do my pockets still look like something they don't care? Right, welcome back to another round of Cscc. We're here with the new livery on the M3. So, first round of 2025. We've decided to bite off a little bit more than we could chew and do the Ramair BMW Championship and new Millennium this weekend. We've got to head to a holding area in about 20 minutes, so we're just trying to do a little bit of last minute changes to the car. The car has had loads of stuff done to it this winter. We've done new suspension dampers, now running a rear coilover. We've got slightly more flared arches in the back to run a slightly lower ride height and a completely different front wing to run a wider front tyre. We've got fiberglass doors, we've done perspex windows throughout. I think we've gutted about 70 kilos out of the car. That's no benefit necessarily in the Ramair BMW Championship because we have to add about 40 kilos back to meet the minimum weight for the series. But in new Millennium, feeling pretty positive about it. So we'll see how quick the car is. We have already done a qualifying last night. So for Ramair, we've got qualifying for new Millennium today, 2 Ramair races and the new Millennium race. We qualified P8 in Ramair. Felt like for the first time at Silverstone, that's probably not a bad idea. It's a really quick grid. Cam will show you across all the different cars that are here, but this is not a slow lineup of BMWs. It's probably the quickest lineup of M3s in the country by a good way. So we'll see how we go in the race. New to Silverstone, new to running slicks in that series, so we're trying to feel that out a little bit as well. The new Millennium's coming up shortly, back in my comfort zone. They've moved us up from NM2 to NM1, so we've got to race the top class there. But let's see how we get on. We're actually out with the slicks, so we'll be with the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and all the rest of it racing in their class. And then we'll see how we go.
You still never make that look sexy. them. I'll be honest.
brakes around the outside for Ollie Neves, gives him the inside in Class B to try and take the lead of the class over. Graham Crowhurst down very wide indeed, and look who comes to the inside line. Luke Yeomans is through. He's got a tighter.
Look at this for a triple overtake.
This is fantastic. The McLaren behind Hamilton, he can just about see the track through the sparks, and down the inside he goes.
Line though, which means that Ollie Neves carried the speed round the outside. It's going to be almost 3 wide. Add in Brian Bransom to try and make it 4 wide, down in towards Abbey Corner, and it's in fact Graham Crowhurst who loses all of his places. He still tries to fight back though with Brian Bransom on his inside. They come now down through Farm Curve in towards the village, and who's going to come out ahead? I think it will still just be Ollie Neves, but can Luke Yeomans hold on ahead of Graham Crowhurst through the left-hander of the link? Yes he can, but it gets oh so tight between all of them. This is a fantastic battle at the minute.
Brilliant battle, isn't it? Yeah, and of course that has also now put Ollie Neves into the lead of class as well. So that's Class B that he's taken the lead away from Graham Crowhurst. So down the straight, the hanger straight up towards Stowe Corner. Ollie Neves under attack from Luke Yeomans, who at the wheel of the E36 is going to try around the outside. No, he's not quite close enough. He'll tuck behind. Graham Crowhurst is not far away in the multicoloured car. Brian Branson now has fully...
final time. Ollie Neves still trying to hold on here ahead of Luke Yeomans. It would be for class honours, but it would be for an overall position. But nonetheless, Ollie Neves has done a tremendous job to get the honours done in Class B ahead of Luke Yeomans in what's going to be 6th position. Brian Branson from 14th goes to 7th, and Graham Crowhurst is the one that lost out. Your full result sees Niall Bradley as your victor by, in the end, 8.8 seconds over Nathan Wells. Jason West recovered to 3rd ahead of James Card and Ollie Neves, who wins Class B. Luke Yeomans, Brian Branson, Graham Crowhurst, with Adrian Bradley and Ronan Bradley completing the top 10. And then Dave Avis and Giuseppe Calari down there in 12th position.
We'll go for Class M next. 3rd in class, Luke Yeomans.
Come on, Rod.
Yeah, and with a novice sticker. How about that? And then 2nd in Class M.
So, end of the first week, Luke?
Yeah, so we didn't do any updates throughout the day because it was pretty full on, but we obviously did 2 Ramair Championship races, and we did the new Millennium 40-minute longer race with a pit stop, and I'm standing here with a handful of trophies, so I should be quite excited about it. It was a wicked day of racing. There's a full live stream of the whole thing that you can find on YouTube, and Cam will probably
Clips will be in the video.
hack some of the clips out of it, but yeah, the Ramair is super competitive. The guys are so quick. They're really friendly bunch as well, I should say. I've really enjoyed myself today racing with them. We qualified down in 8th, but there's a lot going on in the race and they're quite intense. So keeping your nose clean and just trying to work around a few other incidents is maybe key to getting 2 third places in class in Ramair. So I'm really pleased about that. And then new Millennium, we picked up an overall win, which I'm absolutely delighted with. So that was a race win. They've moved us up to NM1, so the competition is pretty stiff. But the boys at Woodrow did a phenomenal pit stop and got us out, and we jumped a couple of people in the pit stop, and you'll see some on board. I'm not quite sure what GoPro we've got because we might have got a bit hot apparently in the car, and we don't know if we've got all the footage. But either way, we've got a new timing system that's got some stuff on it that we can show you. And yeah, the car just went really well. We're still learning it from all the changes we made this winter, but I've absolutely loved it, and this is such a fun thing to come and get to do. So just thank you to Woodrow and everyone that helps me, Cam for getting all the nice footage of all the bits and pieces. Like I say, Chris Warner for the car design, and Signs of Graphics UK for actually doing the vehicle wrap. Yeah, we've had a really good first outing with the car this year, and I can't wait to do Donington in I think 4 weeks' time. So we'll be there, and we'll try and be a bit better at documenting it. But 3 races a day sort of came a bit quick up on us. So yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.